So this is sadly the end of an era. It's really hard. It's a hard decision that I've been making for, I'd say, almost a year. And I've tried multiple ways to go about doing this, and just nothing's worked. My collection room has to change. I know that might be a bit like you might think, well, okay, do it. The thing with collections is you get attached to them and you add to them. I have collected Transformers since I was about 8 years old. 22 right now, so that is 14 years. And for a long time it's gotten to a stage where I'm thinking, it's how I go about collecting isn't healthy for me. Not necessarily how much I buy, because I find what I buy I enjoy and I have a good relationship with that. It's how I manage it and store it. Because right now, what I'm going to show is my room at one of its worst moments. So I'm just going to go straight into it. This is the shelf outside my room. And the thing what sucked is I've got everything organised how I want it. I've got all my G1 here, the Generations. In my room, I have all my aligned continuity together. I've got my Studio Series, all of the Unicron trilogy together. I've got all my Movieverse and animated. But there's just so much. Like this is my room at its worst. I'm showing it at its worst, because I think this is something for collectors that we all need to recognise when it gets too much. I like to show it off when it's clean and tidy, but sometimes it's so hard to manage a collection. And there's stuff I want up on my wall, like my kickboxing certificates. I want my autograph of Peter Cullen, and it's just, I am quite a clean person, but when you have a collection this big and you do like videos and you have to constantly move figures around, it gets difficult. Even on shelf that look tidy, they're not, because you have figures stacked on top of figures and it's just a mess. It's really not how I wanted it, and here you can just really see that there was more figures than there was shelf space, and you can only go so far with this sort of approach. Some areas of my room, like the animated, that was all fine, that was all presentable, but no matter what I did, I could never ever get it right. And this is why I embarked on this change. Okay, so it's kind of like a midway sort of thing. So, yeah, all the shelves gone there. That shelf that was on this wall here is actually on my bed. As you can see, I might keep that. But yeah, all the Unicron trilogy, that's all gone into the storage box over there. I need to sort that out and clean it. All my Studio Series over there. This is kind of what I'm keeping out. So it's basically each G1 character that I've got from either Siege, Earthrise, Kingdom, or Villain 30. That's the majority of them. These are boxes under my bed here, and I do have another 2 boxes, but one of them is like jigsaw puzzles and stuff like that, so it's not like figures. And then these, so basically that massive shelf that was all there, all that, and all of, you know, the Beast Wars, the G1, the Transformers Prime, all the Bayverse, all the Chug Combiner Wars, you know, all like that. They've all gone in here. So there's, let me get a better angle for you guys. I bought 5 of these massive, what litre were they? I think 70 litre boxes. I don't remember, but they're big. Not sure how they look on camera, but they are pretty big. And I got 5 of them. This is another box from under my bed. Need to sort that out. That's all my Creo Construct bots and Robot Heroes and not Robot Heroes and Hero Smashers. So in here, I'll just show you one of them. I'm not showing you all of them, but in here, just unclip these. I think this was the Align continuity. So this is all my Prime Rescue bots and RID. It looks a mess on the top, but that's because I've just chucked these top figures on here. Basically, all the figures are in this box. They're all cleaned. They've all been transformed. So there's a layer of bubble wrap protecting each layer. So I've got like Prime on the bottom, then bubble wrap, then RID, then bubble wrap, then rescue bots here. But some of these figures, like this Optimus, this Bumblebee here, I actually pulled them out of the box there, what was under my bed, because they weren't on a shelf. So I need to take all the figures back out and rearrange them and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's one box. I'll show you one more. And these are all full. These are all full. So let's see. Another one. I got these boxes from Wilco's, by the way, in the UK. So they did one more size up than this, and it's huge. But I just went for smaller ones. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Again, there's animated Megatron there. There's Bumblebee there. That is because when I took all the animated off the shelf, I put them in this box, and then I found like some more animated figures in the box. There's some more down there. There's a Swindle. There's another Ratchet. There's I think another Legends Prowl. But anyway, so that's all like in here. The main stuff apart from what I got from other boxes. But in here I've got G1, Bubble Wrap, Beast Wars, Bubble Wrap, animated. So that's all of those. And yeah, it's taken ages. I think overall it's taken well over a week to clean and box all of them. They're pretty clean, to be fair. I mean, at first I started really cleaning them very well, and then like 100 or 2 figures later I got kind of bored, so I started going over them a bit quicker. Although my sister did help me, so she's watching that, thank you. But yeah, it's about halfway done. So basically what's next from here, whether I don't even know if I'm going to show any more updates in this video, whether I'm just going to cut to the end. Obviously I don't know what future TF-Fan 5000 wants to do, but the plan basically is just sort everything out under my bed today, and then sort them out in new boxes tomorrow. So these here are my Robot Heroes, RPMs, anniversary figurines, what else? Tactics, Robot Heroes. Here are my Legends figures, so I'm putting those in here. So I'm basically trying to reduce as many boxes as I'm using. I'm trying to fit as much as I can in each box. I've got a box right there that's got some extra figures such as Power Attackers, One-Step Changers, mainly stuff from the films, not the main line, but when you get those odd lines. I mean, all these I'm going to try and squeeze into some of those, so if I've got like an animated figure down there, or a Prime, or RID, I'm going to try and fit it into one of those. But yeah, I'll show you inside my room actually, so it's a bit of a squeeze, but you're seeing it live. So, here it is. It's not the prettiest of sights. I do want a bookshelf. Not a... Oh, I just stood on something. Not a bookshelf like that, but like a small one. So my plan is to either have the boxes this way and a bookshelf there, or the boxes stacking that way against that wall, and then the bookshelf here. Or my alternative plan, if that doesn't work, is get those boxes, stack them all up there, and move this shelf and put it on this wall here. That of course means taking that shelf down. And yeah, it's a lot to do. Normally by now I would be kind of thinking, oh, I want it to end. I mean, the process is more important than the destination, you know, the journey. But I think this is the best decision. It was only going downhill my collecting. You know, well, I ran out of shelf space for starters. I didn't have any room in boxes hardly. I mean, I'm making room now, but yeah, it's just yeah, it's a good decision. This it's hard because I'm used to my shelves being kind of like this. I mean, that's a far cry of what it was, but crammed. Like I used to have my shelves. I mean, you guys know from my collection, like this Unicron trilogy, it's so bare now. It's a naked wall. Yeah, I'm used to crowd them up, and now it's just like that. I mean, it might look a bit busy in that minute, but that's because I haven't fully sorted that out yet. Some of the figures like down there need to go up there, some of the figures up here need to get rearranged. So it's not perfect yet, not by any means. But I'm rediscovering figures when I'm looking through the boxes that I completely forgot that I had. Like, let's just say, even this one, like, look down here. I know a lot of people don't really collect these sort of bigger figures like this, but I remember when I first started my collecting journey, I kind of wanted to think I want all the Transformers, and now I've got loads. I'm like, oh no, I've got too many. But you can never have too many Transformers. But yeah, so where a lot of people would pass, I grabbed. And although they haven't gone on the shelf like all Studio Series have, it's, you know, these sort of toys a lot of the time they become part of your childhood. So when you look through it, it's quite memorable. You know, it's quite good. So that's an update at the moment. Can't really think of anything else. I did get that new blackout blind up there a week or two ago. So yeah, I don't think there is anything else I need to update you guys on. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in like 1 second, future TF-Fan 5000. I'm kind of curious where you're going to go with this room. Right, this is the reality of just cleaning your room just when you're just... I'm no week to stay around, just like, no more. Because I've done so much and now I don't really know. There's so much to do, but I just don't know what to do next. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, so basically all that stuff is still there. All the Unicron trilogy, that box is empty. All these boxes have gone. And it's all nicely stacked now. I'm kind of scared this is going to fall. I'll show you how tall these crates are, by the way, compared to me. Got that there because I want a bookshelf and that on top of the bookshelf. That's all same shelf. But I've got all my bed not done, but nicely organised. So now it's literally a case of redoing the boxes, make them neat. Cause now they're just kind of you know, they're neat, but they're only temporary. Tomorrow I really want to get all the stuff out of the boxes under my bed and fully organise it, really compact it like I have these boxes at the side of me. Then these boxes will need readjusting. I need to resort those out. Bookcase for all my books, comics, and I might get new boxes for under my bed because they're all cracked. Now in terms of these, I'm 5'9", okay? It's pretty much as tall as me, like literally, like I'm a bit taller. So I'd say this is about 5'8", 5'7". I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Load, and these are all Transformers. So somewhere in between now and the next clip you will see, I had an epiphany. Why stop at the boxes? Why don't I redecorate my entire room? This is going to be the biggest studio change I have. Take one last look at how the room was. Now we are getting rid of the things in my room, such as the bed and the shelf. The shelves were basically fused to the walls, so when I painted them previously with gloss, the gloss had stuck to the paint, the plasterboard, and the actual shelves had been on for like 20 years, so they'd literally stuck to the wall. And you'll see me in a moment try to pull off another shelf, and it was actually very, very difficult, so... Okay, so that's the wall. I got my stop motion set there, planks of wood from my bed that's gonna go in the bin or something. Ignore that mess, just got my mattress and my pyjamas on the floor. Yeah, so that is where my whiteboard went. That's where my TV and the other shelf was. Obviously I had all my pictures. Picture clock, the massive shelf, the big shelf. Just it just looks so weird empty.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed.
Okay, so here you see that I've done the ceiling. I believe the ceiling had 2 coats, and that white wall ahead had 3 coats of paint.
I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
The pain makes it real, I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and feel. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost, I feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel, cause this drive it kills, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel, and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal?
I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go.
And here you'll see that the inside of the window frame, the windowsill, is all red. That's had 3 coats of paint, and the wall here, nice shiny red, that's had 3 coats of paint on as well. Really am happy with how this turned out. And then here you see the first coat of grey. The grey was extremely hard to paint. It dried so quickly and just peeled off. And you can just see the patches of grey that I didn't miss. I actually painted it all, but it just didn't seem to go on well. So that was hard. But here we are, all the grey is done, both sides. Really happy with the colour contrast here, very, very happy with how it turned out. Okay, so, almost done, let's have a look. Okay, so, try not to walk around too much so when dust doesn't fly everywhere, but painted the door, a white gloss. Got the door frame there, the inside. I still got to do the outside, as you can see, yellow, and then it's really bright white. So, got to do the outside door frame, do that probably tomorrow. All the paintings done basically. Just glossed basically the door. My dad helped me with the door frame and the skirting board while I was at work. And it's just little bits of touching up, like bits of paint splatter or whatever. Just got to touch them areas up, got to do a second coat on the door, and then lay the carpet down. Overall though, I'm pretty happy with it. Got to tie them cables up in the corner there, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so here's a little update with the door. Both sides are glossed now, I'm just waiting for it to dry. I think it looks pretty good actually. I think it does look pretty good. And then during the reconstruction of my room, I got a new bed here that you'll see me fit together. nearly there. I'd say we're about 75-80% of the way there. A lot has changed. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so where that white shelf used to be, there is nothing there anymore. It's just those big boxes that are full of Transformers. What's here? Well, we have the white shelf. It feels like I've got so much space. This is a new carpet, by the way. It's like silver grey. I love it. So we've got a red wall there, grey, and what is that? What is that? It is a stencil of my logo. I think it looks pretty good. Gotta get a blind up there, blackout blind, blackout. Gotta add my lampshade. I've got my TV there. I've got to sort all this out in here. It's gonna probably go on a shelf up on that wall there in that corner. White wall here, and yeah, it's got like a red windowsill there as well. Window frame rather. But yeah, I'm gonna add a bookcase there. It's gonna have my Transformers comics, novels, and other little figures and knickknacks. This is the shelf so far. It's not fully set, but I'm pretty happy with how it is. I've got all my main figures on there from G1 to Beast Wars. Gloss my door, and we've got a Lonely Skylinks there. But yeah, I got a new bed, as you saw me on the time lapse. All that's stocked under there. I'm pretty happy with how this is. Well, it is done. Are you guys ready to see the finished new studio bedroom collection room? Are you guys ready? I'm ready. So firstly, where that big white unit used to be, the shelf unit, now it's all these 5 boxes. And yes, I still have to clean the Unicron Trilogy box. I just have not got around to doing that yet because I know how long that's going to take me. But anyway, once they're all clean, transformed, I'm hoping they will fit in that box there once they're all nice and compact. If not, I'll get another black box and stack it on top of there. But are you guys ready? So we've got my little sign up top there that said my name. I don't think I've ever shown you guys this fully. I had it custom made. One of my dad's work colleagues did it. He made it. But yeah, it's my name. So I think I got that for Christmas. But anyway, let's go to the door. Got auto insignia there, and it's glossed now. The door's actually glossed. So that's great. And focus camera. My camera cannot take the very presence that is my room. Let's go. We're gonna count down, okay guys? We're gonna count down. 3, 2, 1. Wah. So here in the new room, it's a lot has changed. So this wall, as you saw in the time lapse, this wall is red. Underneath my window there is all red. This wall and this opposing wall is grey, and then the ceiling and this wall is white. New carpet. I didn't show that in a time lapse, but that is a new carpet. This is a new shelf unit. This is a new shelf. This is a new shelf. This is a new shelf, and it's a new bed. Of course, you saw that in a time lapse, but I am really happy with how this turned out. Now I've got as many pictures on the wall this time. I think I had like 9-10 different pictures, and I've kind of put up one big one, my kickboxing grading belt and my belts here, home studio sound and my clock, and I'm just going to rotate the different pictures around every now and then. But here we are guys, here is the room. I really am proud of how this turned out. Waited for a long time to get a bookcase, and I've got just a massive one. But yeah, so this unit used to be outside my room, and yeah, just generally happy with how they turned out. And I've got my logo there, my channel logo. I will show that off a bit more later. My Peter Cullen there, finally. I never displayed in my in the room before, just because I didn't want to display the autograph in a room that I just thought, oh, it doesn't look great. So I waited till I redecorated my room and I put it up, just to kind of like symbol the new beginning of the room. And we've got some Studio Series on here, and Draculus, and the X-Men crossover there, the Expanse. And again, got a picture there, glossed the back of the door as well. Got my kickboxing belts, my TV, and the cuddly toys there. The other ones, you may be wondering where they've gone. They've gone into a box I'm going to keep because they're all sentimental, but you know, I kind of just want a few out at the minute. And I've got my LED lights there, so that's what I use for my stop motion, as well as this one right here. Got my lava lamp there of Earth. Got my salt crystal lamp, and got all my crystals here. So I've got Tiger's Eye, Amethyst. I've got another Tiger's Eye, more Amethyst. I've got my 7 chakras, all there. Focus camera. Got my speaker there. Got a little thing here that I found from the store the other week. I really like that. And I got my incense right here. But yeah, that's my little crystal bit there. Moving further down, we've got my books now. So we've got my masterpiece here, my Walking Dead, some more masterpiece, some statues right there. We've got some little cars here, and we have Fidget Cube as well as these little statues right here. And we've got the X-Men Expanse crossover here, just because I don't know where else to put them without losing them. And here we have the 3 characters from my stop motion. So we've got Falcon on the left, we've got Garnak in the middle, and we've got Korthawk on the right. And we've got my PlayStation games on the back there with a what are they called? Airfix, with an Airfix Beetle. Transformers Generation 2 game there. And my PlayStation 1 games. I do actually have the Beast Wars there. Moving further down, we've got some of the figures here that I got the other day. I've got the comics here, mainly singles. So up here, I'll show them off again in a minute just to give a closer look. But here are my graphic novels, and then these are singles. So these are all my Bayverse comics, like adaptations and movie prequels. Then these, I believe these ones are a bit random. So I've got Armada here, I've got Tomb Raider and some Halo, I think. These both are the IDW single issues, and then these are all Transformers Prime Rescue Bots and Rescue Bots Academy UK magazines. And then we're going across to the Titans, Titan Comics, Titan Magazine movie comics. So in here we've got all my, all of the 07 movie comics, and I think I've got some 07 movie comics in one of these. I can't remember which one it is, but we definitely have some more. These are all the first film, and then I've got some Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction. There we have the annuals there, and a little sticker album thing. Back up here we have the movie universe. We've got some little puzzle things. We've got the actual graphic novels of the movie. So we've got all Revenge of the Fallen, all Dark of the Moon, the Bumblebee ones, 67. I think I've got them all actually. I don't think there's any I'm missing. Got a Transformers Prime one there, Beast Hunters. I haven't really got that many Transformers Prime ones, so hoping to get some more of them. And then on this side, we've got mainly some crossovers and just mainly part of the IDW universe. You know, some of the Dreamwave. And back up here, we've got my Nintendo DS games right there. So I'll move Bumblebee out the way just here. You can see Willie and Clementine there, but we've got all the movie games. We've got animated, we've got Autobots for War for Cybertron, so I need Autobots, I need Decepticons for War for Cybertron, I need Transformers Prime Hopefully Rise of the Dark Spark, if I can get that as well. But we got some of the Transformers Prime novels there. So they're basically these ones, these 10 here and these 2 here. And this Darkness Rising, that's a comic adaptation. But these books here are basically just the Transformers Prime episodes, but in book form, just, you know, written. And just moving some of these masterpiece figures out of the way, just so I can show you guys what I've got here. We've got all the novels from, well, most of the novels from the film. So we've got the Adventures comics there, which are basically the issues 1 to, I think it's 20 or 21 of the Titans magazine. We've got some of the original 80s Ladybird books there. We've got the mangas behind Rodimus. We've got the junior novels. We've got the main movie novels, some of the prequels. We got the complete mission, and we have Exiles right there. So on the top shelf here we have all season 1 cast. I know Omega Supreme is season 2, but I don't have room to fit him anywhere else. I literally have to take him apart to fit him on the shelf. So we've got all season 1 there. We've got a bit of miscellaneous here. This is a bit of a shelf that I need to work on, but we've got the Wreckers so far. I need Topspin, Twin Twist, and you know, the odd other member. We've got Skylinks there. We've got Omega Supreme there and his rocket in the background, and Prime's trailer. We've got season 1 Decepticons here. We've got Sandstorm there as well, just because I like Sandstorm. We've got season 2 Cons and Bots here, so we've got all my combiners there. We've got the Fembots on Cybertron, got Alpha Trion, Orion Pax. Yeah, I like that shelf. Here we have the movie and 3 and 4 here, so we've got Computron, we've got the main movie cast right here. Got Pipes the other day, he's a really good figure. And Scourge there, courtesy of Harrison Gottfried. Thank you for that, really do appreciate that. And moving down, we have kind of like the Headmasters. Let me turn the torch on for you guys. We've got the Headmasters, Master Force, and Victory, as well as some Zone figures right there. We've got Artfire and Super Megatron there. I do want to add more to that because obviously I've not got many there. I want wave 2 of the Retro Headmasters, and I want, well, I'm waiting on the HasLab Star Saber, so that'll be good. And then down here I've got the Beast Era, or Beast Wars. I'm really happy with this shelf. I still need Scorponok, and obviously I'm just going to wait on future cast additions to this, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then we just got Studio Series Devastate here, because I mean, he only has 1 leg. I really would like Long Haul, and I'd love to get the upgrade kit. So yeah, he's just kind of chilling here for now because I don't really have a place for him. But moving from there, again, my home studio is there, and my kitboxing. We've got on this wall my Starscream clock, my Transformer Doctor 2 pillow there, and even my Transformers lampshade. Here we are. Could not get rid of that thing. Here we have my studio series, 07 to 11. So I've really spread these figures out and got them in poses. So I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. We've got Ironhide with his upgrade kit right there with his knives. I really do like them knives. Kind of reminds me of Daryl off Walking Dead with his 2 knives. Sideswipe and Jolt, recent additions there. I definitely recommend them. We've got Leadfoot there as well, again, courtesy of Harrison Gottfried. I'd love to get the upgrade kit for Megatron as well for Studio Series. I like all the Studio Series upgrade kits. It's just the amount that they cost is just like sometimes more expensive than the figure. And just finishing off there with Dark of the Moon. Got like Soundwave there ready to kind of like throw a laser beak off the shelf to get him to fly around my room and take flight and everything. We've got Wheelie and Brains there as well. So that's that shelf. And then coming across here we have my experience at my local Comic Con with the Bumblebee that I met. And then this little Optimus Prime wire figure that I got. My signed autograph Peter Cullen, although it's great. got my Planet X Char on here because he's the only Planet X figure I've got. He's the only Nemesis Prime figure that I've got. So he's kind of just sitting here, just kind of observing the room, just, you know, he's watching over everything. I got my signed autograph from Mark Ryan. I didn't actually meet him. I got that from my local Comic Con, same places I got this from. This taken, sorry. And got my wire Bumblebee there. But behind here, behind this Charman, is my logo. So here's a little look. So if you guys don't know what this means, this logo, basically this right here is meant to be a T, so it kind of goes off to the side. I mean, it's got a line down the middle, but this is meant to be a T. This is a reverse F, and this is a normal F. So it's like TF Transformers, F for fan, so it's TF fan, or Transformers fan. This is not an S, it's a 5. So it's TF fan 5. This is a Cybertronian symbol for K. So like 5K is like 5,000. You know, you get 1K, 2K, you know, 1,000, 2,000. So it's like TF fan 5K or Transformers fan 5,000. And yeah, I've got my glowing eyes right there. So we'll put Charon back on the shelf right there. If he will go. I really recommend Charon as well. It's very good. And then as we go down here, we got my PlayStation right there. We got Draculus and the Expanse right there. And we got the Age of Extinction and Last Night Studio Series figures here. I've not completely worked these series out of where I want to put what figure. This is pretty good how it is. I love this pose. I've got Bumblebee and Hot Rod in because they're like brothers in arms, as it says. And it kind of reminds me of The Walking Dead, how Rick and Daryl both pull this pose off in one of the episodes, how they both just go back to back and just kind of, well, I think it's back to back or front to front, I don't remember. But they both have this sort of iconic pose where they're both, you know, they're with each other, just point the gun in the same direction and just shoot. Then we have the Bumblebee movie cast here, still waiting on the addition of Brawn and Wheeljack to these, as well as RC and Ironhide when I see them. But I did actually swap the Jeep Bumblebee, his head, for the Cybertronian head, because I think he kind of has his head more on the, you know, his normal face on the Cybertron scenes, whereas on Earth he has his battle mask on quite a lot. So I just thought I'd swap them. And on the side of this shelf here, we've got Shatter and Dropkick there. Now these actually, I kind of like these as their Cybertronian mode, because especially with Shatter, there's not really any car parts. Apart from the front grille there, and the lights, it doesn't really completely look like a car. So I kind of like them as the Cybertronian modes. But yeah, we've got the main cast there, and then we've got the first Studio Series Bumblebee there, just for the clean Camaro at the end of the film. So yeah, and then just down here we've got my kickboxing belts, so from yellow to orange to green to blue to purple to the 3 browns, black first down and then black second down, and then just got my picture here. So yeah, that's it. Overall, the only other things I need to do to my room is get new bedding, because the bedding I've got is white and brown, and I'm thinking maybe either white and grey or grey and red or white and red would look better, you know, with all the different colours of this room. Reminds me of Darth Maul as well, this room. I really like it. I've always loved Darth Maul as well. But yeah, I think that's everything. Definitely took a long time to do, but hard work pays off. Let me tell you that. Hard work does pay off. And the only other thing that I need to add is I really want a beanbag. So I really want a beanbag in this corner here, so I can read my books there. And I'm thinking it'd make a good background for YouTube videos if I kind of sit here. I mean, I'd be a bit higher up on the beanbag, but you know, I've got figures in the background, got my shelf, got my lava lamp and salt lamp in the back there, got my home studios up there. I'm thinking it'd be a good angle to really do my videos. And you got the nice grey and the red in the background as well. Yeah, I think that'll be a really good angle to get in future videos, rather than me just sitting down at my computer in my kitchen, you know, actually have a decent relevant background. But I'm gonna leave you guys with some nice shots of the room with some good music as we end the video. I don't know, as you're recording this right now, because I haven't started editing it, so I don't know how long this video is going to be. So if this is a long video, thank you for staying towards the, you know, all the way to the end of the video. I really do appreciate that. Got more content coming as well, so please stay tuned for that. Anyway, my arm is aching from holding this phone, so I'm gonna wrap this up. So please comment, like, rate, share, subscribe, follow the Discord, the link will be in the description below. Add me on Instagram at TheFatRat-1000, and stay tuned for future stop motions and videos. Got a lot coming. Till all are one.
Something's gonna bring a change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to